Today is week 10 of 18 of my Myrtle Beach Marathon training program. Had to switch from the Shamrock, which I had planned to do originally, but due to scheduling conflicts, I had to change it to the Myrtle Beach Marathon. And compared to the start, I've come a long way. I think the last 7 days I had 37 miles, like 6 hours of running. This week was all early morning runs, I think with the exception of today, which I got started around 7:30, but most of the mornings get started by 6 o'clock at the very latest. It's cold, it's dark, quiet, which is nice at times, but it's not very motivating when it's so, it's cold in the morning. It's going to be 25 degrees or 23 degrees. You got to go and get up, figure out what you're going to wear, and put all these layers on. And hopefully you didn't put too much on or put too little on. Try to stay warm. This is the middle part of the training program where it's easy to just slack off a little bit, but just got to keep putting the work in, try to get it done early in the morning, before family, before work. This week, along with most weeks, wake up. A lot of times want to hit that snooze button a couple extra times, but thankfully my alarm clock only lets me hit it twice, and I got to get up and go scan a barcode in the bathroom, so that helps me stay disciplined, because a lot of times in the morning I'm not motivated. In the evenings, looking forward to that run and getting up and getting after it, and then at 5 o'clock, 5:15 when that alarm goes off, it's a different story. You just got to drag yourself out of that bed and get your shoes laced up and hit the road. This week was just pretty much like most weeks in this early morning runs. And cold, early and cold, bad combination. So ready for summertime, warmer weather. I mean, today was nice. Got started a little bit later, got to sleep a little longer, but it was just shorts and a shirt and good to go. It was like 60 this morning, which was odd. It's been in the 30s all week, so it was a great run this morning, and that it was warm. And thinking about what you're going to wear, what kind of layers, that gear, and everything else. I really want to start trying to anchor my mornings with scripture, read the word, pray, maybe journal. I'm not a big person, I don't really journal a lot, but at least write down some prayer requests and have things to pray for. Really want to make that more of a rhythm, just anchor that process in the morning, read scripture, pray, get the day started even before I run. And did that a couple times this week, but my goal is to make that part of my daily routine, just getting up, at 15, 20, 30 minutes extra, and just get the day started off grounded in the Word. This week was a anaerobic interval week, which I enjoyed. I think a lot of people don't like, they're not like anaerobic work or hard intervals, but these were 40 seconds to a minute, depending on which workout it was. And so you get work hard, then you get 3 minutes of recovery. I enjoy that sprint, that getting after it. And so that was 2 workouts. That was the bulk of this week. And then the long run today was just a little bit shorter. Last week was like 2 hours, and this week was like 1 hour and 22 minutes. And I could definitely feel those 2 anaerobic workouts when I was doing my long run this week. It was 8 miles, but I could definitely feel my legs were a little tighter from those anaerobic sprints. So looking forward to next week. I've got 2 threshold runs currently scheduled in my Garmin, and so basically they're going to be like 20-minute runs at a threshold pace, which kind of looking forward to those. Not as much as the anaerobic intervals, but because the threshold work is more difficult to sustain that faster pace for a longer period of time. Got those 2 workouts. Long run, still to be determined. Garmin usually update that tomorrow, so I'm expecting it to be 2.5 hour-ish long run, but we'll see what Garmin has when I check the plan tomorrow morning. So the goal is to just keep pushing forward, keep hitting the workouts Garmin's got planned for me, even though it's got me running almost every day. If on a recovery day runs, a lot of times I might trade that out. I got to get some swimming back in and some cycling. But I'm mainly sticking to the program almost perfectly, other than maybe the recovery runs. But looking forward to getting week 11 started Monday and getting after this thing. And I will say, like Element, the Element drinks, carbonated, and these things are great. Got these for Christmas, and just wanted to point that out. These are much better than the packets that I put in there. Not sure cost-wise, but these are definitely great. So, till next week, stay salty.